Hey Bears fans, we are diving deep today with the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And let me tell you, the energy around this team has never been higher. After a string of victories that have everyone talking, it feels like the Bears are finally hitting their stride. Jalen Johnson recently shared some insight into the locker room mentality, and it's clear that confidence is building. He mentioned that the team has more belief than ever before, and it's not just talk. The players have been putting in the work, seeing the results, and that is translating into a sense of readiness that fans can feel from the outside looking in. The Bears aren't approaching this season timidly. They're going in all guns blazing, fully prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. Winning 5 games in a row is no small feat, and a 24-15 victory over the Philadelphia Eagles proved that this team can go toe-to-toe with tough opponents from start to finish. The NFL world is starting to take notice that this Bears team could be something special, though, of course, legitimacy in this league is earned every single week, and consistency is key. What makes this team exciting right now is that there is a balance of youth and experience coming together in a way that we haven't seen in recent seasons. Rookie contributions have been critical, with first- and second-year players stepping up in big moments. That blend of fresh talent and veteran leadership gives the Bears a unique edge, but it also requires careful coaching to keep everyone grounded and focused. Head coach Ben Johnson has shown the ability to stabilize the team, ensuring that emotions don't get the better of anyone during high-stakes games. This coming Sunday against the Packers will be a true test of that focus. Lambeau Field is no easy place to play, and the rivalry history between these two franchises adds another layer of intensity. Emotions will run high, and the team's ability to maintain composure while executing their game plan will be a major factor in determining the outcome. The Bears are not just fighting for a win. They're defending their position as the top team in the NFC North and currently as the highest-seeded team in the NFC overall. Every play, every possession matters. The message in the locker room is clear. Playoffs are the goal, and this team has the talent and the mindset to pursue that objective with everything they have. Michael Parsons recently shared some strong words regarding respect and rivalry, noting that for him, playing isn't about the hype or fan expectations. It's about earning respect on the field. That perspective resonates with the locker room because this Bears squad is determined to prove themselves week after week. They are battling not only the opposition, but also external perceptions. Despite a 9-3 record and an impressive streak of wins, some critics continue to downplay their achievements. This team is showing that the Bears are no longer to be underestimated. The message for Green Bay and the rest of the league is that this isn't the same Chicago Bears from past seasons. The rushing attack has been dominant, averaging over 150 yards per game, and the defense, even while dealing with injuries, has generated an NFL-high number of turnovers. Sean Wright, the reigning Defensive Player of the Month, exemplifies the intensity and skill present across this squad. When the Bears take the field, they are not just participating. They are making a statement, aiming to silence doubters through sheer execution and relentless effort. On the offensive side, the Bears have developed a balanced attack that challenges opponents in multiple dimensions. The rushing game has been one of the most effective in the league, while the passing game continues to show promise, even if there are areas that require refinement. Protection from the offensive line, including standout performances from Ozra Pillow and Darnell Wright, has been crucial in allowing the Bears to maintain rhythm and control in key moments. Tight ends who contribute to both blocking and passing support create additional flexibility, giving the offense options to adapt to whatever the defense presents. The team is aware of the Packers' strengths, particularly their defensive line, and preparation will be critical to neutralize that threat. Discipline and avoiding penalties will also be a key factor, as the Bears have struggled with that aspect, averaging over 60 penalty yards per game. Managing mistakes and executing cleanly will be essential, especially in a game with the stakes this high. In addition to talent and strategy, the mental aspect of this rivalry cannot be understated. Players understand the history and importance of the Packers matchup, and they recognize that consistency is the true measure of respect. Michael Parsons highlighted that respect isn't given, It's earned through performance, and the Bears are proving every week that they deserve it. Fans are starting to sense the shift as well. Some have been skeptical, conditioned by years of disappointment, but the current Bears team is rewriting expectations. There's an excitement building, a tangible energy that comes from seeing wins pile up and a playoff push within reach. While skepticism will always exist, the team's focus remains internal, on execution, preparation, and overcoming challenges one game at a time. Injuries remain a concern, with key players like Rome Odunze facing uncertain availability, but the depth of this roster ensures that capable substitutes are ready to step in when necessary. Wide receivers and linebackers are prepared to adapt, and the coaching staff has the task of balancing strategy with situational adjustments in real time. Looking at the broader picture, the Bears' offensive and defensive metrics paint a compelling story. They rank 8th in scoring, averaging 26 points per game, and the running game is second in the league, far surpassing Green Bay in ground yards per contest. Passing statistics are competitive, with only minor differences separating the teams, while total offense metrics favor the Bears significantly. On the defensive side, turnovers and aggressive playmaking have kept opponents on edge, and although points allowed have been higher than desired, improvements are coming as injured players return to form. Preparing for Green Bay's methodical defense, which allows limited passing and rushing yards, will be essential for success. Expect a physically and mentally demanding contest that will test discipline, adaptability, and resilience at every level. Every snap matters in a rivalry of this magnitude, and the Bears are approaching it with focus, hunger, and a collective determination to establish dominance. The build-up to this game has energized the fan base, bringing fresh perspectives and renewed hope. Fans who were previously doubtful are reconsidering their assessments based on the team's recent performances. Darius from Dallas, for example, shared his excitement, noting that a victory over the Packers, especially following a convincing win against Philadelphia, could shift aspirations toward the Super Bowl. His optimism reflects a broader sentiment among supporters who are witnessing the transformation of this team firsthand. While cautious optimism is understandable, the evidence on the field suggests that the Bears are more prepared, more confident, and more cohesive than in recent seasons. The combination of a dominant run game, a solid defense, strategic coaching, and emerging leadership among younger players creates an environment ripe for success. The goal is clear: secure victories, solidify the top seed, and demonstrate that the Chicago Bears are a formidable force capable of competing at the highest level. This team is not content to be overlooked. They are ready to confront challenges, rise to every occasion, and leave an indelible mark on the NFC North and beyond. As we continue breaking down the Chicago Bears team, the focus now shifts to the crucial matchup at Lambeau Field, a game that will truly define the character and capabilities of this squad. The intensity of the rivalry with the Green Bay Packers cannot be overstated, and every player on the roster understands the magnitude of what is at stake. This is not just a regular season game. It is a statement, a chance to prove that the Bears are no longer the underdogs in the NFC North. Preparation has been key all week, with coaching staff focusing on every detail, from defensive alignments to offensive schemes, and the players are responding with sharp focus and heightened energy. The Bears are entering this matchup with a level of cohesion and confidence that has been building steadily throughout the season, and the stakes have never been higher. The defensive unit will play a pivotal role, particularly in containing Green Bay's run game. Josh Jacobs has been a force in the backfield, and limiting his impact will be critical to keeping the Packers' offense in check. The Bears have shown they can be aggressive in the past, generating turnovers and creating chaos for opposing quarterbacks, and now it's time to bring that intensity to Lambeau Field. Players like Jalen Johnson and Gordon returning from practice provide additional depth and flexibility, allowing the Bears to mix in blitz packages and pressure tactics that could disrupt the Packers' rhythm. Maintaining discipline will be equally important, as penalties have been an area of concern throughout the season. Avoiding unnecessary yardage losses while capitalizing on defensive opportunities will likely be the difference in a close and high-stakes matchup. Offensively, the Bears are in an excellent position to challenge the Packers on multiple fronts. The balance between the passing and rushing attacks has been a hallmark of this team's success. The running game, averaging over 150 yards per contest, gives the offense a foundation that few teams in the league can match. It forces defenses to commit to stopping the ground attack, opening up opportunities for play-action passes and critical third-down conversions. The offensive line has been instrumental in this success, with consistent protection from key players allowing the quarterback to operate with confidence. Tight ends contribute both as receivers and blockers, creating versatility that keeps the opposition guessing. When combined with the strategic use of wide receivers and the ability to adapt in real time, this offense has all the tools necessary to put significant pressure on the Packers' defense. Special attention has also been given to Green Bay's defensive strengths. They are known for their ability to limit passing yards and keep opposing quarterbacks under duress, and the Bears have been working on techniques to mitigate that pressure. Containing deep passes while forcing checkdowns and short completions can help sustain drives and control the tempo of the game. The quarterback's accuracy has improved since the early part of the season, particularly in high-pressure situations, and that growth will be vital against a disciplined Packers secondary. One-on-one matchups and zone coverage strategies have been meticulously reviewed, and the coaching staff has focused on ensuring that each player is aware of their responsibilities at every moment. This level of preparation speaks volumes about the professionalism and commitment of the current Bears squad. The mental aspect of this rivalry cannot be overlooked. The history between the Bears and the Packers is steeped in tradition and competitive intensity, and emotions can run high on both sides of the ball. Leaders within the Bears locker room understand that managing those emotions is just as important as physical execution. Rookie players, despite their lack of experience, have been stepping up in key situations, demonstrating maturity and composure that is rare for first- or second-year athletes. This balance between youthful energy and veteran leadership has created an environment where focus is maintained even under intense pressure. The coaching staff has emphasized the importance of channeling emotions positively, turning the energy of the rivalry into motivation rather than distraction. In addition to strategy and mental preparation, depth and roster management are critical factors heading into this matchup. Injuries have been a recurring challenge, with several players returning to practice after limited participation earlier in the week. The availability of key players like Rome Odunze remains uncertain, and if he is unable to play, it will place additional responsibility on others to step up in critical positions. Luther Burton and other wide receivers are prepared to fill the gap, ensuring that the offensive system remains intact and effective. Similarly, linebacker depth and defensive back rotations will be closely managed to maintain high energy levels throughout the game. Every player knows their role and the importance of executing it flawlessly to give the Bears the best chance to secure victory. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL rumor mill is buzzing today as whispers around the league suggest a major shakeup could be imminent for the Chicago Bears. Sources close to the team hint that towering offensive lineman Jordan MAILATA has arrived at the Bears headquarters, sparking speculation that a signing may be just moments away. While neither the team nor MAILATA's camp have officially confirmed the deal, the mere presence of the former Eagle in the Windy City has set tongues wagging across social media and inside league circles. Insiders suggest that the Bears' front office has been actively seeking reinforcements for the offensive line, a unit that has struggled to find consistency in recent seasons. MAILATA, known for his imposing size, agility, and the unlikely journey from Australian rugby fields to NFL stardom, would seemingly fit the bill as a game-changer. His arrival in Chicago has fueled rampant speculation that the Bears are ready to make a splash this offseason, perhaps signaling a new era in their offensive strategy. Fans and analysts alike have been dissecting every angle of this potential acquisition. Could MAILATA become the anchor that stabilizes a line in desperate need of protection for the quarterback? Or is this move part of a broader plan by the Bears management to revamp their roster quietly but decisively? The timing is particularly tantalizing, as whispers suggest that negotiations have been ongoing behind closed doors, and this visit might mark the final chapter in a saga that has had fans on edge for weeks. Social media has lit up with speculation, memes, and hot takes, with supporters and skeptics debating whether MAILATA's unique path to the NFL will translate into immediate impact. Some insiders hint that this signing, if it materializes, could send ripples through the league, prompting other teams to reconsider their own offensive line strategies. Meanwhile, the Bears' camp remains tight-lipped, fueling further intrigue. While nothing is official yet, one thing is clear. Jordan MAILATA's unexpected presence in Chicago has reignited hope, curiosity, and excitement in equal measure. The city waits, buzzing with anticipation, as fans and pundits alike speculate whether this could be the first move in a bold, transformative plan for the Bears' future. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.